That's right.
That's with your.
Exactly right.
That's with your original down payment at.
Let's say 40 grand. No, 40 grand.
And then he's also done it. You've taken yourself out of the equation where this buyer works with this seller.
Yeah, I'm still in it now.
And
I'm still in it at that point.
At 33,000.
Yeah.
33,000.
Yeah, let's just say that I'm in it. Well.
You're out of that.
So at 33,000, I would be out of it. Let's just say that I don't. Say I take the 28 or whatever. Whatever's above that, I say, look, this house needs some repairs. Let's go ahead and just let you keep that money in case something unforeseen that I didn't see in my initial walkthrough, because I didn't inspect the property. I let them know, like, hey, I did not inspect this property. It's not been inspected by a professional. Something might be a surprise. I'd rather have you keep that money in the bank for unforeseen emergencies. I'm a hero.
Oh yeah, and then you get word of mouth.
Oh, all the time. I wish I had more properties because I get friends and family always calling me, hey, Maria bought your house. I want one just like that. Sorry. I wish I had more properties. Go ahead, take a stab at it.
And when you're saying why not take the 60,000, it's going to throw his equities off.
I get that. I get why we can't take.
Yeah.
Can't take the 60,000.
I mean, you
I'm
can
just-
take you can take the 60,000.
No, sure. Yeah, it's consequences.
And you flow some of that 60,000, so now your equity and they could become balanced. So you're not going to get screwed a year down when he sells it.
Here's something else that you guys don't know about. Go ahead and answer your question, and then I'll tell you this.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, 28K is the original down payment amount.
No. Original down payment was 22.5.
We're playing with three different.
We are. I mean, we've jumped situations all over the place.
Okay. Original down payment is 22.5.
Yeah.
He says, okay,
Don't you get another color out?
instead of 1850 payments, can you make the payment lower? I got 60K.
Yes, I can do that. You guys want to know how?
Sure.
You know how?
If you're going to flow into principal, then payment's going to go down there, and then you have more gap.
Not necessarily.
No. Payment's going to stay the same.
Payment stays the same because it doesn't change the terms. Yeah. Good. Very good thought. However, if it's an adjustable rate mortgage, on an adjustable rate mortgage, what happens?
If the original loan is adjustable?
Yeah. If the original is an adjustable rate mortgage, what happens every 6 to 12 months?
Raises or lowers?
Raises or lowers. They call that a recast. It is a recast based on the new interest rate, so payments change. On an adjustable rate mortgage, you can do what's called a one-time principal reduction, and what they'll do is they'll take it straight off the principal, no interest, and then it recasts based on that new principal balance.
So you can recast the two grand with that 60
Yes.
one time.
So let's say that you get,
For
this guy goes,
ARV, right?
right, so let's say that he's like, 1850, and you're like, well, 17. It's like, it's not much, Jim. Give me 60 grand, and you're just going to give me 150 bucks off? Say, I tell you what, man. And then I show the mortgage statement. Here's my mortgage statement. I'm paying $1,600 a month to the bank. That's the lowest I could go. I can go there for you. If you want to put that kind of money down, I will give you my exact cost. That's fine. We'll do that. Hey, bank, principal reduction for whatever that difference is in the money. Now my payment goes to, who knows, like $1,300 or whatever. I just now created cash flow.
Is there a way to see that that's out of the air?
Out of the air. No, this one costs money. I had to do that one, so.
That's only if it's adjustable.
Yeah, so B of A will do a courtesy principal reduction, and what they'll do is they will recast it based on the number of years that are left, and you can get a reduction in monthly payment that way too.
It's a fixed rate. Will they
Yeah, I've done that with B of A one time. I don't know if they still offer that, but for sure I know on ARMS definitely can.
So is there a way to see if the previous owner already did that? You say you can only do it once.
Oh, that's a great question. Most people don't even do that, yeah. I'm sure if you brought them money, they're not going to say no. Yes?
On this recast, are they resetting the amortization?
No.
Back to the higher?
No, because it recast every 6 months anyway based on the new interest rate. And so what happens, the interest rate calculates against the principal balance, but now guess what? There's a new principal balance. So during that recast, it has to go against that principal balance.
Do it at any time, or, I mean, does it have to be at one of those recast points?
I've done it mid-cycle. Yeah. And it takes a while for it to kick in. So that's a really good question. I never thought about it this way, but I did it mid-cycle, and they go, it's going to take 2 months for it to process through our system. Is the way they use it to process through our system. So that probably was the next recast. If I would have thought things through, that's probably exactly what was happening. Yeah.
So, and like we were seeing, like one of those ones, it recast every 12 months.
Mhm.
So you'd be waiting that 12 months.
If that were the case, like I said, I don't remember if that's how it played out or not. Yeah.
So with the buyer, you would basically put them on hold and say, let me see what I can do. And then go to the bank and see if you can recast it.
No. I would just take the money and give them my monthly payment, and then work the thing out with the bank at that point.
Because you got such a
You just
big
assume that you can do it.
Yeah, and if I can't, okay, so what? I made money, man. I made money in the deal.
But you have to take care of the bank still.
Well, yeah, of course, I am.
So then you just give it all to the bank the regular way.
No. I would do a recast, but if the bank says, I'm sorry, we don't change monthly payments, I'm already obligated to do that for this guy. Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not going to cry because he now has a monthly payment that's my cost because I made money on the deal, man. I'm not here to raping people. And I'm not saying that suggesting that you are either. But I'm happy with the money that I got, and I gave someone a great deal and they have a good house. I'm going to move on to the next deal if I can't make it work.
You got equity coming back in.
No, he bought me out. Yep, he bought me out. It's okay. This is a rare case that this would actually happens.
Thanks for showing us that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then we'll jump into it. So a couple of you guys have hinted towards this, and I want to clarify it. So right now in this market, it doesn't apply so much because there's just such a plethora of buyers. But when you get into a market where it starts to decline a little bit and buyers start to go away, this may apply.
You mean even in this area when the market changes?
I mean, universal across the board, United States.
Yeah, in any area, including this one.
Actually, it applies right now. I'm doing this right now on a couple of my deals. It's this. So okay. So if my buyer has no money down, what am I going to do to the guy? Okay, higher payments. So if he has no money down, I'm going to give him higher payments. With no money down, probably going to rent to the guy. Depends on the property, depends on what they're willing to do, but I definitely would increase the monthly payments on that. If he has 3 to 5% down, what am I going to do with him? Lease option. If he has 10 to 20% down, what am I going to do with him? No. Owner finance it to him. Yep. So we're just going to call it owner finance. So my whole philosophy in getting somebody into my properties is I'm going to roll them over from a renter to a lease option, and roll them from a lease option to an owner finance. Never want to let go of the person. Depends on the property, of course. So you said something very, 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 very astute. So on the payments, I'm going to increase the payment. So if my monthly payment when I advertised it is, let's just say it's $1,000, I'm going to add whatever they can afford, whether it's $100, whether it's $300, on top of that payment until they build up to a lease option. And then I'm going to continue rolling that cash flow into, they can build up into owner financing.